Hello and welcome back. My name's David Peterson. I'm a realtor down here in Naples, Florida. Today we're talking about Golden Gate. But not just any Golden Gate. We refer to this one as Golden Gate City. This one is located in the heart of Naples and is a 2 mile by 2 mile radius of living area. This is different than the Golden Gate Estates, which are east of town. So we're going to drive through the neighborhood here and take a look. To give you an idea of the price points we're talking about in this neighborhood, in the last couple of months, the most expensive house that sold was $535,000. Meanwhile, the least expensive house sold in this neighborhood was $250,000. So that should give you a range there. But if we're talking averages, I would say that the average is probably in the $350,000 to $385,000 for the average. And continuing on with our numbers, we have about 1,400 square foot is the average size of a property in this neighborhood. And the average price per square foot is $247 per square foot. Now, with the way the market is right now, if you have a house in this neighborhood and you'd like to put it up for sale, go ahead and give me a call and I can do a comparative market analysis for you, and we could look and see how much more or how much money you could get for the property. But the average is on 21 days. That's how long right now it's taking to sell a property in this neighborhood, which is really fast. And then the ones that have an issue and they're relisted for whatever reason, the buyer backs out, those are selling in 76 days, so just over 2 months. So it's a great neighborhood, and right now in this market, it's a great time to sell. Should be noted at this price point too, you can get a lot more house for the money in this neighborhood. So it's definitely one of the more affordable neighborhoods in Naples. There's actually a fair bit of shopping that you can do in Golden Gate City. Restaurants, Pollo Tropical is there, which we're looking at now. There's always a long line for that. It's pretty good. It's chicken and rice mostly. It's very good. And then there's also community center. There's a farmers market on Saturday and Sundays in this neighborhood. So there's lots to do. Our kids did an Easter egg hunt in this neighborhood. There's a community center behind where they do the farmers market. So, I mean, it's a good neighborhood, and especially if you're looking for something a little more affordable. Another thing I'll note, right now we're driving on Golden Gate Parkway, or Golden Gate Parkway crosses through Golden Gate City. And that's a fairly busy road. It connects Collier County over all the way. It goes all the way to the coast. It connects up with 41 and all the major highways running north and south. So there's a fairly busy street. But as you turn off, you can see that it slows down quite a bit. So that may or may not be an issue for you, but you just might want to be aware that there is a busy street that runs through it. Although the speed limit on that road is lower. I think it's 35 through that area, so it's definitely reasonable for how busy it is. And that helps keeps the residents in here safer with the lower speed limit. Another great thing about Golden Gate City is there's lots of folks growing fruit in their yards, in their front yards. So if you just drive around here, you'll see mango trees, coconut trees, different types of tropical fruit trees, and it's great. I mean, I've stopped by many times. I've seen people, and I've seen them, and I just stop by and knock on their door and ask them if I can have some fruit, and they usually say yes. So if I ever want fresh fruit, if I'm ever craving mango or whatever, I will go down to Golden Gate City. And I mean, people here are really friendly, so I've never had any issue, going up and chatting with people. People are super duper friendly, and often they're willing to share their fruit with you. So we just drove by the school area. Now we're looking at some properties. And you can see they're all really kept up well. Another thing I should mention is that none of the properties in this neighborhood have HOAs. They're not part of any homeowners or condominium associations. So the only rules that apply to these properties are what rules Collier County imposes. So there will still be some, if you look through the violations in this neighborhood, you'll see things like grass is kept too high, or, a car is put on the driveway or on the grass or something like that. So there are violations that do occur, but those are what typically occur. So the city does regulate it, but there isn't an HOA that regulates it. But I mean, as you can see on the whole, it's nicely kept up, especially for not being in an HOA. So I did a deal in this neighborhood earlier this year, and I had no problems whatsoever with the deal. They tend to go very simple, and again, because there's no HOA or anything like that, you don't have to worry about when you're selling it, getting together the estoppel and money that you might owe the association, and getting key fobs to the neighborhood. And I mean, it's just pretty straightforward process. So that's what I like about this neighborhood, is it's just very straightforward to buy and sell in here. And here we got a baseball field. We've got a soccer field somewhere too, I think. Several churches in here, so it's a great area. People play. Now, just southwest of Golden Gate City, there is a Golden Gate Fitness Center, and in that fitness center they have a pool with a water slide, and they have softball fields and parks and jungle gyms. So it's a nice little area. That's where we took our kids to go learn to swim. Had a very affordable program there. So it's a nice area. Now that's different than the Golden Gate Community Center, which lies right in the center of Golden Gate City, which is pretty much right off Golden Gate Parkway. Now, one caveat to this neighborhood is that there is actually a condominium association unit within Golden Gate City called Par 1. But everything else is not included in that. So this is a Latin market off of Collier Boulevard. So this is the west side. Thanks for watching my video today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll have my contact information in the description below. Okay, take care for now. Bye.